Hello everybody, my name is Katie Dids and welcome back to my channel. Since the new year is coming up, I thought it would be the perfect time to start something brand new. And so for today's video, we are going to be starting fresh in a brand new single-player survival world. So, let's get started. So as I get started here, I do want to talk a little bit about my intentions for this series. Now, I have been playing this game for probably well over 10 years, and there's a lot of stuff in this game that I've never done. And so I thought that it would be fun to have this series where I simply do those things and I try to get better at the game. Yeah, that's kind of the thought process that I had behind this series. It's going to be a little bit like a Forever World. Hello, pig. Not totally a Forever World, but definitely something that I can see going on for a long time. But I also want it to be something that you can kind of pick up and watch at any time. So while the videos will be linear and will definitely have something to do with one another, I don't necessarily... There's not going to be like a plot line you have to follow. You know, like, this isn't going to be, like... There's not going to be major lore. I may come up with stories for the buildings that I make, but, yeah, it's not going to be, like, anything that you have to be concerned about. Oh, there's Kate here. Okay. There's a wolf! Anyways, I'm getting off track. It's not something that you're going to have to, like, worry about keeping up with every episode. Although I would really appreciate if you did. I'm gonna be going getting that wolf later for sure. But yeah, that's my thought process. That's my thought process behind what I want to be doing in this series. So I'm just gonna. Ooh, I don't know what I'm doing. Hi, have I ever played the game before? I don't think so. Jeez. I'm just gonna quickly get some tools here. Now another note is that this series is unfortunately going to be sort of replacing my hardcore world. I genuinely gave an effort to try and get back into that. It was never a video that I intended on being a series. I just was like in the world, and as I was filming it was like, oh my god, I could do this. Yeah, let me do this. And I learned a valuable lesson, and that is, don't share your plans until you're 100% certain that that's going to be the plan. And when I went back in to film it, I found myself so miserable. Simply because I just was so concerned about not dying. It was like, no matter what I did, I just couldn't enjoy playing the game. You know, I couldn't get into it because I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna lose all this anyways when I die. There's no point. And so there wasn't like I don't know, there just wasn't anything in it for me, and that felt like it stunted the game. Holy crap, this is a gorgeous little... It just stunted how I played the game, and it didn't feel authentic, and I think that's something that I really want. Oh my god, hold on. I am so lucky! Iron and coal? This is great. Okay, I'm gonna ignore that. But even like things like that, like, terrified me. Hearing a spider terrified me, and it's like, okay, that shouldn't terrify me because, oh, can we not maybe? Oh, that's actually kind of rude of you, sorry. No, hi, I'm gonna die, yeah, I saw that happening. Where was I? Shoot, where was I? But even something like that, exactly like that, I just was like, I was being so careful, and funny moments like that just weren't happening because I was being too skittish in hardcore. And so, I don't know, I had to say, you know what? This isn't me, this isn't authentic, I'm not having fun, and if I'm not having fun, I don't know how I'm gonna get to my stuff. I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna. Oh, no. Okay, hi. Yep. I just need a sword. I 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 need a sword. Okay, I have a sword. I have a sword. I have a sword. I have a sword. I can run away. I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna run away. I have a sword. Cheat. No! I've got myself in a death loop, haven't I? Okay, so I've locked myself in just about the ugliest hole you've ever seen. But I had to block myself up right here because I was at like half a heart. I actually had to remake all of my tools too because I lost everything. That was a battle. That truly was a battle. But I have come down this little hole here, and kind of blocked some things off. And there's iron, which is what I need. I think. Oh, there was one piece of iron. Okay. Yeah, no, that's actually perfect. That's fine. You know, huh. Okay, I mean, I suppose I could go up in there. Is there anything? Okay, I'm just gonna... How do you make a shield? Does that... Hold on, I've actually never made a shield before, fun fact. Showing all. No, I spelled shield right. Okay. Shoot, I forgot how to make a shield. I think you need iron. I think you do need iron. I have... Oh... Actually, no, let's be smart about this. Hi. I know how to play this game. Gosh. All that I want is literally right there. Everything that's a huge vein of iron. Everything that I want. Right there. And this is the perfect analogy for my life. Everything that I want is always like right in front of me. I just can't grab it. Like this is the barrier that has been put in front of me, and it's like I can see it. It's in sight, and yet I can't have it. I'm tunneling to it. I've actually made the executive decision that I am tunneling. No. I can just get to the iron. Oh. Hello. Okay. Ugh. Nope. I've gone too far. Okay, so it's like here ish. Like what I want is like right over. Okay, that is a recipe for disaster. It's like right here. There we go. See, told ya I knew where it was. This is a risky game I am playing. You know what? Is it better to just not? And there was coal. Oh, okay. There was coal too, but I think that it's risky to be playing this game, and the sun is almost out. So I am going to sit here and wait for the sun to come back out. Okay, so I made a shield. And now it is officially time to head out. I know there was a skeleton. Just gonna... Yeah, that's right. I know how to play this game. Haha. Haha. Loser. I'm lighting this up. Okay, I don't need anything spawning on me. Whew. Okay, that's a lot less stressful now. And I can collect all this iron. It just fell down the hole that I created, didn't it? Nope. Oh, this wasn't a huge vein, but it was, you know what? This was actually pretty good, as far as I'm concerned. That was pretty good. I just want some of this. Okay, guys, so I spawned in right over there. Through this little valley here, there is all of this. And, like, I was not going to, I was gonna walk. I was gonna just walk and find a place to live somewhere else. But look how, like, oh my god, I kind of like this. Hold on. No, because there's, okay. Shoot. So here's the thing. There is over here, with the cherry trees and oak, and there's some spruce back that way, and then you have obviously the snowy biome. But then over here, I just saw it out of the corner of my eye. There is. Let's kill these cows in a second. There is this. And there's something about this that I really, really, really love. So I don't know, because, like, I feel like this over there. Oh, hi. Sir. Anyways, there's this feels like something somewhere I would usually build. Over here though is super cool. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, because look at the waterfall, and, like, I could, like, mold that into a really pretty waterfall, and I could do, but I think my brain is thinking it's winter, it's Christmas season, it's the holidays, and so this would be such a good place to build. But this... We all know I'm building over here, so why am I even trying to pretend like I mean, I want to build here. And maybe someday I will. Because, right, it's right next to where I want to be. So who's to say that I'm not going to build over here? Anyways, what? I'm gonna live over here. That's where I'm living. Right here. I've decided. I don't really have any plans, per se, for, like, what kind of theme I want for this world, but what I do know is that I've been really inspired lately by, like, whimsical fantasy sort of structures and architecture. And I think that I want to do something on the lines of that. And I don't know, there's just something about this area, like specifically this, that does that for me. I don't know what it is about it, but I really like it. And does that look like a village? That could possibly be a village. But yeah, I'm gonna start right here. So the sun is setting again. So I'm gonna go kill some sheep and sleep. And then what do you say? Let's get started on a little mini base. So now that we have a little setup going here, I think that we should go get some materials. I think I'm gonna build my starter base right here. Just my little... And I say starter base, but I think, you know, we all know it's a starter hut, but I think kind of tucking it into this hillside right here would be a great start to then kind of move modularly. There we go. I chopped down a tree. This way. And so, yeah, I think right there. So, I think I'm gonna head off that way and go get some different materials. So I'll be right back. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. o'er the hills we go, laughing all the way. Some bobtails ring, making spirits bright. Oh, what fun it is to sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on. Now it is dark, and I can hear things, and I'm a little nervous. So nervous that I'm gonna kill this pig. Yeah. No, that's a creeper! That, nope. 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 Actually, I think I'm gonna need gunpowder eventually, right? Might as well kill it. No. No, we're not. Why are mob sounds so loud in my ears? Oh my goodness. No. Oh, actually, hold on. I need you. Ah! Ah! I do need you. I do need you. Ah! I'm nervous. I'm nervous, but I do need you. I do need you. Gee, no! 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 I'm running. No, I'm not running anymore. Oh my gosh. Now I can get all the things that I want in peace. Haha. Oh. None of you can hurt me. Haha. Haha. I'm better than all of you. Oh, okay, you can hurt me. You can still hurt me. Yep, let's be smart. Let's be smart here. Okay, yeah, so I actually don't need or want that. What I do need and or want. Oh my god, why are they giving me no string? Ooh, I will take these, however. Is there any more? There is certainly more. Favorite part of this, going around after the fact, collecting all of the things that... This is a thunderstorm, so help me God. So help me God. It's not. Okay, we're good. String. Just a little bit of string. Even just a little. Why do you hate me? I am now back. I am now back from my material gathering journey. And I say it is time to start building my house so I'm out of all of this. So let's get started. So I needed to do a little terraforming before I started building. And while I do that, I just want to talk about something that's been on my mind lately as a newer, well, I say newer, but like I've done this for most of my life, like content creation. But as a new content creator in the Minecraft world, I guess, I want to talk about something that I've been really struggling with, and that's this idea that I have to be perfect. And like logically, I know I don't have to be perfect. I know that nobody is truly, I don't have any wood. Nobody is truly perfect. But still, I feel like I have to be, you know? Like I have to have these perfect videos or no one's gonna watch. I have to do these amazing, you know, perfect builds or people are gonna, you know, think, oh wow, this girl's stupid, why is she even trying? And like, obviously I know that that's not true, but it's still something that I think is sort of weighing on me. Just as I keep going with this, and it's something that almost inhibits the way I create. Like, I'm so scared to do something that is authentic because what if it's not perfect? You know, what if this isn't what people want to see? What if this isn't the ideal content? And what if I tank my views? And right now it's so, because I'm just starting out, it's so important to get good views. And what if I ruin this for myself right at the start and there's nothing I can do to come back from it? You know, it's this constant worry that I have, and I don't know if I necessarily have any meaningful commentary on the subject, but I still wanted to bring it up as something that, like, that's something that I'm going through at the moment, because I think that it's really important to be authentic and honest with your audience. And I know authentic and honest are like pretty much the same thing, but I think that yeah, being truthful is better than, you know, sitting here and being like, no, everything's great, everything's wonderful, you know, like da 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 da. Like, no, I really truly am struggling with this idea that I have to be perfect right now. And I know that that's not true, but I think it comes across in how I create, and being like, oh, well, you know, I hope that this is perfect, I hope that this looks good, or oh, I hope I did this justice, da 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 da. And it's like, you wanted to do this particular thing or build or whatever, like, own it. So what if it's not the best? You know, you're gonna eventually be a better builder, be a better creator. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, I could have done that clip better. Like in post-production, I'll be sitting there and I'll be editing and I'll be like, oh, I could have said that better. I could have done this better. I really just need to get used to owning the imperfection. And I think that that's maybe something, you know, I was talking in the beginning of this video about the new year coming up and starting fresh. And I think that that's something that I really want to tackle in this next year is just being 100% unapologetically me. You know, if I mess something up, so what? Why does it matter? You know, if I like flub a line, or if I, you know, say something that doesn't really honestly make sense, I want to make sure that this looks at least kind of nice. So be it. Why does it matter? Right? Am I harming anybody? No. Okay, so who cares? Who cares? Genuinely, who cares? And I think that that's something that, like, I don't know. I think that that's something that I need to work on. You know, I am just some random woman creating Minecraft content because I genuinely enjoy it. That this is a game that I truly do love. And, you know, I never want... Ooh, you know, actually, I need... While I'm ranting. I never want that love to be overshadowed by this fear that I'm not doing enough, or that I'm not doing the best that I can, when I am. So yeah, welcome. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna get back to building now. Well, I'm gonna start building. So I want to try a cool transition idea that I had. And so I'm thinking that if I just spin around, maybe my house will just appear right here. So, and now we have a house. Okay, if that worked, you have to subscribe. I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. Anyways, this is my house. I know what you're probably thinking. Katie, that's it? Yes, this is it. Like I said, it's a starter hut, not a starter base. It's just something simple, something I can sleep in and store my stuff in. I'll give you a quick little look around the side. It's just a little... I wasn't gonna go for the Hobbit hole sort of look, but then, well, inspiration struck. So we kind of have a Hobbit hole coming out of the hill, if that makes sense. You know, it's... I really like it. One thing that I do have a question, though, about is, I want to know what you guys think. Should this be stone here? I'm a little conflicted, because a part of me wants it to be stone, just so it matches this over here. But I don't know. I feel like it's going into the hill. You don't see the back of the base. But I don't... I feel like I want this to be stone bricks. I really feel like I want this right here to be stone bricks. I don't know. I don't. But, yeah, let me know what you think, because I I'm conflicted. I like it. I like it the way it is, but also like it would just be so much easier if it was stone bricks. So not so much easier. It would look so much better. No, I don't know about look so much better, but like I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, into the actual house. This is the front. It's I I wanted to keep it simple on decorations because this is like very early game. This is the first episode of this series, and I'm hoping to have this entire valley here sort of covered in builds and maybe a little like maybe a little town. I don't know. We'll see. Definitely something I want to like I'm thinking of maybe doing like a thinking of doing like a bridge sort of situation with, you know, houses down here, houses up here, and it kind of follows down a path here, and maybe some more buildings here and over here. And, you know, I definitely would like to do something with that, like, really cool mountain thing that's over there. But I don't know. This is the first episode, and I have, you know, first episodes go. I have so many different plans, so many different thoughts and ideas. And so for this particular build, I wanted to keep it really simple. So I just have a very basic outside design. And then inside is literally just a bed, some little decorations in here, and a storage area with all my stuff. You know, there's really not much going on. It's very boring, very basic. And yeah, okay, so with the completion of my house, I think that's where I'm going to call it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please think about liking and subscribing. I would really appreciate it. Also, if you guys are excited about this world, because I know I am, please let me know in the comments and let me know what you would like to see me do in this brand new world. I have so many plans and I cannot wait to share them all with you guys. I think next time we're gonna get started on some farms, so don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on all that fun, because I know that that's gonna be such thrilling content. A whole lot of crops and animals. Okay, before I embarrass myself anymore, I'm just gonna call it quits. So I will see you guys next time, and goodbye!